tourism in the next semester. Thank you for being present today. Can we call this meeting to order?
Yes.
Okay. From the last meeting, all of you proposed me two countries which are Japan and France. Let's move on for that. First of all, in terms of location, Ajahn Sandy, which country you think is better?
My suggestion is France.
How about the budget and how many days?
There will be 5 days of this field trip and the budget is around 15,000 Thai baht.
Okay. What about you, Ajahn Peng?
If I may, I think we should go to Japan because the country has many interesting places and plenty of cultural sites such as Himeji Castle, Matsumoto, or Takaya, where is the old city of Japan. And Japan uses fewer budget than France.
Okay. How about your budget and how many days?
Also 5 days, but only around 10,000 baht per student.
I get your point. Could both of you explain me how that is going to work? Ajahn Peng, you first.
For the
Could
first,
you write down the name of place and the budget on board, please?
yes, Attorney Jay, could you help me write the best? For the first day, we will go to Shirakawa, Takayama, and Naraijuku. These places are the old town of Japan. We will learn some cultural from the local people in there. The second day, we will go to famous temple in Japan such as Kinkakuji, Miyajima, Isukushima, and Kiyomizu. The following day, we will visit historical sites, Himeji Castle, Matsumoto Castle, and Hiroshima Peace Park. At this place, guide will describe about background for each place. And the other day, we will go to shopping and relax at Shinjuku, Dotonbori, and Tokyo Disneyland before we go back to Thailand.
Would you like to add anything on your point, Ajahn Sandy?
Yes, definitely. As I
Oh, sorry, don't forget to write down the name of your place and the budget.
yeah, sure. As an teacher, can you help me with this?
Sure.
Okay. Since my suggestion is setting a new field trip in France, and this will take part in English for tourism as a free elective course, students will be earning T credit for this trip. So my schedule is on the first day we will be in the center of Paris, and the attraction place will be 3 of them. First is the Eiffel Tower, and then we go to Notre Dame de Paris, etc. And in the middle of the day, we will take the student to Louvre Museum, where there is a famous painting of Mona Lisa. And on the second day, we will take the student to the north center of Paris, and we will start the day by cruising along Seine River. Then we will take the student to Saint Eustache, a historical place between France and Germany. On the third day, students will be in the center north of Paris and get a chance to go to Pompidou, a famous museum that has a lot of strange architecture. And on the fourth day, students will be traveling to north of France to get to the highlight of the trip. And on the fifth day, at Normandy Beach, a historical place between France and Germany as well, during World War II and before it did. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn TJ. So, how about you, Ajahn Du?
If you ask me, I tend to think that I have to agree with Ajahn Sandy. In my opinion, France seems to have more advantages in terms of education than in
such as Osaka Castle, Fuji Mountain, Shinjuku, or Shibuya, something like this. And I think Japan have a culture and traditional that Thai people know exactly, like samurai, ninja, geisha. I think this will make students interesting to learn and concentrate more than Mona Lisa. And moreover, the expense for tour Japan is not expensive too much if you compare with tour France, and the periods of journey is shorter too. There are some costs to go to Japan. This is my opinion.
Okay, so I think I would like to choose France because everything is so reasonable for beauty. Students will have more chance to use English than in France than Japan due to the main point of the subject that focus on English for tourism. So has anyone get anything to contribute?
Excuse me if I may, I think Swan is not country that use English as a first language, and almost people in France are not speaking English, they all speak French. And so why we should go to France? There are nothing that related on our subject. At least Japan have people that can communicate with English and have English on the side.
Okay, anyone else?
May I have a word?
Yes.
I feel that going to Japan doesn't really with our course and it doesn't benefit our students at all. As we use English as the main part of our course, but it seems to have less chance to speak English if we go to Japan.
I think time's up. Well, that seems to be all the time we have today. I think we would better leave for that for the next meeting. Thank you for your participation. Have a nice day,